Namaste, my name's Leanne Peters, and I just wanted to share with you just a little bit about what's going on right now and perhaps some tips and different things that can help you. I actually wanted to talk about things coming together and coming together in their wholeness. Sometimes we can feel that things are happening all around us like a scattered mess, like we've had this 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle and we probably thought, we were getting it pretty much together. We had nearly all the pieces in their right position. And then a big gust of wind came, or a couple of kids, and they picked up this jigsaw puzzle, threw it in the air, and all these pieces came tumbling down, and they slipped behind the couch and the table and under the carpet a little bit, and upside down and all around the place, and we had to kind of start again. Sometimes we go through feelings where things just feel scattered, like they're all over the place, like we have bits here, bits there, and it can be very overwhelming and very exhausting and very tiring. Usually the mind plays a big part in this, the mind energy that is in the part of your aura around your head that consists of your mind thoughts and your worries, your fears. And that part of us can really hold us in noticing how scattered and how random things are, and how things really aren't in any kind of order or aren't in any kind of place. And then we start wondering, are we on our life's purpose? Are we doing what we need to be doing? Are we with the person in our relationship we want to be with? Are we happy? Are we in the job we love? We have all these types of questions that we kind of ponder, but then usually we push them aside and we kind of deny them as well. We kind of, we don't want to go there. We'll just keep going about, stumbling around looking for the right pieces. So I want to talk to you about bringing the pieces together and finding that sense of wholeness, which when found brings you into this new sense of purpose. This sense of purpose and knowing that you are on track, that you are living your life's purpose, because I can tell you now that you can never ever be off your path. Never. Everywhere you walk on this earth, and every moment when you walk, and this is just as an example, metaphorically, your path is under your feet, and every step you take, you are stepping on that path and you are journeying forward. Sometimes we think with our mind that our path is over here and that we've somehow got off track, we've got off path, and we're totally down a wrong path, down the wrong direction. I can tell you, you're never going to be off your path. Your path is with you all the time. It can never leave you. It's our mind that makes us think that it is separate from us, or that all this stuff that's scattered on the ground, all these puzzle pieces, that we're never going to find them. And all this self-doubt creeps in, this fear of the unknown, and even fear of looking into that stuff we've buried, the stuff that we don't really know if it's working for us in our life. So if you can, to help you with this, I feel I need to say, if you can bring your mind thoughts in check, that's the first most amazing place to start, is thinking about or paying attention to what you're thinking. So what's going on in that mind of yours 24/7? Listen to it. How is it? What is it thinking up there? Are you thinking useless information, useless thoughts that are just random and negative, or self-judgmental or self-challenging? Are you thinking thoughts that are positive? Are you thinking thoughts that are clear and concise and creative? Or are your thoughts really not working for you? When you listen to your thoughts, it's the best way to work out and find who you are at the core of you. Are your thoughts matching up with your heart, your truth, and what you want for yourself and your life? Now, we are talking about you. There's no one you can change other than you. So it's important for you to find that space of alignment and wholeness and things coming together for you. And then if you've got children or others that you care for or others in your life, you can then be that living and breathing example of who you are and who you encourage your children to be. But, you know, we need to reach that conclusion and take that responsibility for self, that we can't change others. There's only one person you can change, and that's you. And that person that you are, and changing who you are, or not even suggesting that you need to change, but honouring, loving and appreciating who you are, is how we change the world. One individual at a time, and we come together in this great light that is humanity, this coming together. So I really recommend paying attention to what you're thinking. If your thoughts aren't really, you know, you're like, who is this person thinking this? And they're not really positive, they're not aligned with your heart and your truth, then you can take steps to clear that. Clear those beliefs, be willing to let them go, breathe them out. Use your journal if you need to, write about it, and then replace that thought with a positive alternative. So a positive affirmation, something positive. And every time you catch yourself thinking negatively towards yourself or whatever it might be, then stop that thought, cut it off, get it out, throw it away, and replace it with a positive alternative, a positive affirmation or something. So when you get your mind thoughts in check, and it's going to take probably 3 or 4 weeks of persistence, of sticking with it, you know, be consistent and persistent with your thinking if you want to go there, but I really highly recommend it. As you do that, then start looking at your goals, your dreams, your desires. And are you taking steps now to reach that goal or that dream? Now, it might be something simple like happiness or love. Write that down, that goal, and then look at, okay, what's happening now that I feel that? If there's nothing happening now, okay, what steps can you take to start feeling that? What hobbies can you start to learn? What things can you follow that interest you, that increase your passion for life and your passion for your dreams, and you follow your fascination? This is how you'll start bringing these pieces of the puzzle together. Now, as you do this, there might be things in your life that are threatened. Things like relationships, your job, your home, your environment, who you are and how you treat yourself, that may be threatened because they will no longer be able to start playing or continue playing in that game that your mind and that kind of drama was being held in, that held it in place. There may also be friendships that kind of drop away or become challenged. So it really can be confronting, but the results and the strength of person that you move into is very, very rewarding. And I'm now on the other side of that, and I can see, looking back, how challenging it was to really be honest about myself and about my life. But through that honesty and stepping through, I am living more and more and more from my heart. These puzzle pieces started finding their place, and the puzzle started becoming filled, or those spaces started to become more complete. And as I did that, it started helping me see the bigger picture, and that everything that was an issue in my life was actually connected, and that they weren't separate little bits of things trying to pull me down, or trying to what would you say, like hold me in a space of illusion or fear or doubt or feeling not good enough. That those parts actually transformed, that challenge transformed into an opportunity for me to learn more about myself. So as you bring these parts together, you begin to feel more whole and complete within yourself. You feel more strength within you. You feel much less exhausted, and more passion and drive for forward movement and following your dreams and your goals. And I can tell you, when you're focused on that, you have endless energy. You feel that balance and that sense of alignment. You feel so clear and ready for the next step. So that's my message for you. Bringing things together, looking at your thoughts, and being really honest about how you feel and what is or isn't working for you in your life. Play with it. If there are serious things like relationships and work that probably aren't working for you. Probably try some different ways of approach first before you decide that the door has to close. I mean, these are big things to close the door on, so make sure you've done everything you can from yourself. You can't change another person, but you change your approach, change your way of dealing with it, change your way of communicating. Try different ways first to see if that's working or not. And then if it's not, then, be real about it. Be really honest and real with yourself. So that's my message for you, and I really trust it helps you, and there is help for you out there if you need it. So thank you so much for watching. My name's Leanne Peters. If you want to learn more about me and my work, please visit templeofbalance.com. We are doing a tour coming up in September in Sydney if you're interested, towards the end of September. But if you'd like to learn more, just visit templeofbalance.com, and I'll be back again to share with you. So thanks for watching, and please know within your whole heart, and I say this emotionally, please know that you are worth it. You are worth the effort. You are worth the effort. You are worth not wasting one more moment in being unhappy. You are worth it to not waste one more moment in thinking negative, limiting thoughts about yourself. You are worth it. Thank you.